Hi, I'm Dr. Lacie Lee at Cat Care Center of Baton Rouge. If your cat has been diagnosed with hyperthyroidism, take a deep breath. There are excellent treatment options, and we're here to help you choose the one that fits your cat and your family the best. What is hyperthyroidism? Well, it is the number one endocrine disorder or hormonal disorder that we see as veterinary professionals in our cats 10 years and up, and it's increasing in prevalence. Ultimately, what this disease is in your cat is a small group of thyroid cells or thyrocytes begin to produce thyroid hormone by ignoring the regulatory mechanism that your body has in check to make sure the levels stay stable. So essentially, it's like an on switch is turned on and the body is saying, stop, 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 but that on switch is turned on and it's not stopping. And over time, this will get worse. It will grow, and a percentage of those will become cancer. So it's important that we think about the long-term effects of this disease. And we still don't know the exact cause of this disease, so we're left with coming up with the best possible treatments to help you have your cat for the longest time possible. So what might you notice at home if your cat is developing hyperthyroidism? You might see weight loss despite an amazing appetite. Some of these cats are irritable. Sometimes they're over grooming and losing some of their hair. They might also have tummy issues. A lot of these cats will throw up and or have diarrhea. But I think the number one thing that I hear my caregivers tell me that clues me in that their cat may be developing hyperthyroidism is they tell me, oh my gosh, Dr. Lacie, my senior cat all of a sudden is playing like a kitten. If they were not playing like a kitten for the previous 10 years and all of a sudden they are, something might be going on. So what are our treatment options? I like to divide this into two categories. We have our management options and we have our cure options. As a feline veterinarian, the word cure is not really part of my vocabulary on a daily basis as much as I wish it was. But this is the one disorder in our senior population of cats that I can use the word cure. We have the potential to cure your cat of this disease, allowing them to live the longest, healthiest, best life with you. So, options. You have, number one, oral therapy, which is a drug, methimazole. What that drug does is it mitigates or it treats the side effects associated with hyperthyroidism, but it doesn't cure the disease. Then we have YD diet or a low iodine diet. That diet in many cats is not palatable, and we all know that if we can't get the cat to eat it, we cannot get the cat to eat it. And the other thing about that diet is they can only have that for the rest of their life. They cannot have any treats or anything else, which is difficult if you have housemates. The other thing about this diet is that it still does not eliminate the cardiac effects that we see from this disease. So those are our management options. So what are our cure, our treatment options? Well, our cure options are surgery to remove the thyroid glands. However, surgery doesn't always have the most minimal side effects. The other thing about it is you can also remove those two important parathyroid glands that are in charge of your calcium balance with the thyroid removal. The final and most exciting cure treatment option for thyroid disease, hyperthyroidism in cats, is radioactive iodine therapy. That is the gold standard of treatment with the most minimal side effects and the highest cure rate. It requires a specialized facility, therefore, it's not always readily available to you. However, I am excited to say that Cat Care Center now offers this amazing therapy and treatment for your cat with hyperthyroidism in the most cat-friendly manner. So how does it work? Radioactive iodine is administered or delivered to your cat in one pill, an oral capsule that we administer at our facility. They will stay with us in our radioactive suite for about 4 to 5 days, sometimes less, sometimes more, and it all depends on your cat's absorption rate and elimination, or how soon they go to the bathroom to eliminate this capsule that they've taken. It works in the body by what we call targeted therapy. So the really neat thing about radioactive iodine and the thyroid gland is that the thyroid gland is the only gland in our body that interacts with iodine. So we can give this radioactive form of iodine orally to your cat, and it will only be taken up by those active thyroid cells. This means it doesn't have side effects on other aspects and areas of the body. So how well does it work? Well, with just one capsule, there's about a 95% cure rate in cats. No more daily pills, no more restricted diets, a happier, healthier life. A small number of cats may actually develop low thyroid levels after their treatment, and we'll be carefully monitoring for this after the radioactive treatment is done to make sure that if this does occur in your cat, we catch it. But here's the thing. Not that it's better to be hypothyroid, but hyperthyroidism has so many more dangerous, deleterious effects on many more parts of the body, and we will be monitoring closely for hypothyroidism, and if your cat needs a supplement, we'll make sure we provide that. I know radiation, the word itself, is scary, and you're worried about so many different things. But remember, the dose is tiny. It's very targeted. It's individually planned for your cat. And it is also the treatment for hyperthyroidism in humans. So who is a good candidate? I-131 therapy is ideal for most hyperthyroid cats. We will review the examination findings, the blood work, the thyroid levels, chest x-rays, and sometimes additional tests will be recommended. This is all going to come together to make the best informed decision for your cat in terms of treatment, I-131 dosing, giving you the best possible cure rate in your cat. So what happens next? Well, come with me, because in the next set of videos, we're going to talk about what radioactive iodine or I-131 therapy looks like for your cat at Cat Care Center of Baton Rouge.